Humans are happy, wonderful beings, but do you know that it takes just a few hours to reveal the dirtiest, most hideous side of humans? Now, watch this video and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos. Sometime in 1974, a performance artist named Marina Abramovic staged one of the most extraordinary and perhaps most horrifying performances in the history of performing arts. The show, which is now classified as a social experiment, was called Rhythm Zero. Her performance was to be very simple: just stand on one spot without moving. On a table beside her, she placed many different and random objects and tools, ranging from flowers to cookies, shackles to blades, bullets, and a gun. So, the spectators had the opportunity to select between the good and bad objects, and could use them on her as they fancied. All through the performance, the lady was to stand as passive as a lifeless object. Her aim was to project herself as a work of art. However, she was not aware that this 6-hour performance would turn into one of the worst days of her life. At first, the audience was very nice and well-intentioned. Some handed her roses, some fed her cake, some stroked her hair, and some held her hand. But, as time passed, things began to change. First, one of the spectators slapped her lightly on the face. Seeing that the lady didn't react, some other people in the audience began to hit the lady harder. Individuals who had just held her hand and gave her roses began to display violence when they realized that the lady was really defenseless. One spectator took the gun and pointed it on the woman's forehead. Some other spectators began to scribble on the lady's forehead. Soon, harassment began. Some persons were squeezing the lady's breasts, some were kissing her, some were spitting on her. Incidentally, the crowd tore her clothes with the scissors, leaving her stark naked. One person slashed the lady's stomach with a blade and persuaded others to join him. They wounded her many places. Some of them even sucked her blood. Someone laid her on the table and tried to have intercourse with her, but he was prevented. Meanwhile, some spectators were feeling concerned, but they did nothing. Some persons started taking pictures of the lady. At this point, the lady was in tears, but the crowd carried on. Then, a woman from the crowd summoned courage, walked up to the motionless lady, wiped her tears and embraced her. Immediately, the concerned minority took cue and intervened. Some of them cleansed the lady's wounds, and some consoled her. The moral of this story is that it takes one courageous person to make a change, good or bad. So stop thinking, what can my simple action change? Be courageous and take the first step. Let's make the world great again. Thank you for watching this video. Please, subscribe to our channel for more of these interesting videos. Pivot Institute. Lifelong learning.